Well, pretty fascinating class as you work through here. We've got a lot of different types and kinds, and for me, I guess really the kids are doing a nice job, and we got some nice cattle out here. In some respects, I've got to kind of compromise just a little bit in a few areas that I certainly like to prioritize. But I think when you get the cattle out from the profile and you study this red and white paint steer that's got kind of a turkey, a red spot on him. If you look at him from this side, it's kind of unique. The young man pointed that out to me. Pretty unique pattern on this calf here. He's just a calf that most intrigues you from a balance standpoint, and he's the most powerful. And so from a balance and power standpoint, I think this calf needs to start the class, and that's why I did. He's a calf, though, I'd like to see just a little cleaner in terms of his hock and his rear joints. I'd like to see the calf maybe just a touch fresher in terms of the amount of cover that he's got on it, but a really attractive, really powerful steer that's adequate in the soundness, but can still go and be built a bit looser out of his hock. The young lady here with the sparkle-colored shirt did a great job. She's got an extremely big bone, big-footed type of a steer that's moderate in size and really big body. A calf that does have more fat deposition on him. A steer that I guess from a muscle standpoint, I just don't read as much power out of his hip and through the lower one-third of his stifles. You start comparing him next to the red and white paint steer. A calf that to me as well, and I could maybe in part say the same thing about the red and white paint steer, but I'd like to make this calf just a little bit bigger in terms of its kind, in terms of frame score, maturity pattern. To me, it gets a little less youthful looking about his neck and his head, and a little deeper through the floor of his chest. But a calf that really has a nice practical look about it. The calf that we